Deaths tied to fake Xanax. Street drug are soaring. Thursday, January 4th, 23-somethings in Chicago took a street drug they thought was a harmless form of Xanax. All three were found collapsed and unresponsive 8 hours later by one of their mothers, who had them rushed to the hospital. After multiple seizures, fever, and heart damage, all three are thought to have recovered, but not before spending many days hospitalized. According to a new report, the drug they actually took was an unapproved benzodiazepine sedative called bromazolam, with street name like fake Xanax and dope. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. It's increasingly being distributed illicitly online or on the street, and when mixed with fentanyl, is also fueling a rising number of deaths. Law enforcement drug seizures in the United States involving bromazolam have soared from only a handful in 2018 to more than 2,900 by 2023, according to researchers led by Dr. Paul Ehlers, a toxicologist at Cook County Hospital in Chicago. In Illinois, bromazolam-involved deaths increased from 10 in 2021 to 51 in 2022, a five-fold increase in just 1 year, the team noted. It's a very powerful drug, and when you mix a drug like that and mix it with fentanyl and some of the other opiates, it's just a recipe for disaster, Hamilton County Coroner Jeff Jellison told Indiana's Fox 59 News in December. In a Facebook post, he says signs of dangerous bromazolam use can include loss of coordination, dizziness, drowsiness, blurred vision, slurred speech, muscle relaxation, difficulty breathing, amnesia, and death. Two of the patients, both males aged 25, recovered and were discharged after 4 days and 11 days of hospital care. The youngest patient, a 20-year-old woman, developed a form of epilepsy and fell into a coma. After 11 days in one hospital, she was transferred to another hospital, after which her history is unknown, Ehlers Group said. The report also notes that bromazolam is increasingly showing up in DUI cases because of its sedating effect on drivers.
Fake Xanax pills sending 3 young adults to the hospital.
Yeah, the CDC says these drugs were actually something known as bromazolam, very similar to the deadly drug fentanyl.
Bromazolam left the 3 young adults unresponsive in the south suburbs last year, 8 hours after consuming what they thought was Xanax, and it left them with some serious, long-lasting injuries. 2 25-year-old males had to be rushed to the hospital and were put on breathing machines as a result of consuming the laced drugs. A 20-year-old woman was in a coma for quite some time. Bromazolam is a designer drug that has never been approved for therapeutic use. Data from the Illinois Department of Public Health reveals in Illinois, the deaths from this drug alone increased from 10 in 2021 to 51 in the year 2022. The drug forced all 3 of the patients to have seizures, and in some cases, measures to control them simply didn't work. They didn't die, but the CDC says 2 of the patients suffered neurological damage at the time of release from the hospital. 1 patient had hearing loss and another had issues with reading, writing, and speaking. It's unknown if the damage is permanent. They didn't die.